So, for those who, like me, were excited about social psychology and picking up some extra credits in college, you may remember mention of Carl Jung's 12 archetypes. But if you don't know about that or don't remember it, no worries. I am focused more so on how these archetypes that we're about to review, the creative archetypes, are a fun pivot on an idea that was introduced many, many years ago by someone quite clever. I just absolutely love the color pops and the way that they're introducing these fun personas. So, what I'm going to do is experience this with you and provide some fun commentary and my initial reactions. And then I'm going to invite you to explore on your own. Because again, if you are someone in the leadership function, whether it's leading design teams, leading creative teams, or you're just a project manager who's been thrust into a new production or a new project where you're collaborating with a lot of different kinds of stakeholders, having some appreciation and an ability and a willingness to empathize with the creative practitioner is something that will most certainly serve you well. So let's go into the artist type and see what's happening there. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? All right, let's scroll in and see what they have to say about this particular artist persona. And it says their creative strength is the ability to bring ideas and concepts to life. The untapped potential of this particular type, and I'm not sure if those are red marshmallows or what just an adorable character they've created here on the right side. And it says their untapped potential is becoming totally fearless in your expression, becoming totally fearless in your expression. Their ideal collaborator is the producer, who we've not yet met, but we will soon. And we'll talk a little bit more. I'm reading right here from the website. As an artist, you need to create in order to feel truly alive, full of ideas and visions. You're driven by the desire to express yourself and transform the world around you. The artist type lives in the space between the inner and outer worlds. I just love that they're talking about worlds. World building is something that is really, really inspiring. Now I'm going to leave it to you all to read a little bit more. We don't have to read every narrative here in full, but I love that they've got a nice info card attached to each type. Let's go to the producer. It says that that's who the artist works best with. So let's jump down to the producer. The producer. Process is power. I don't know if that sounds like you. I'm starting to, get some warm and fuzzies from this. Let's scroll down into the info card. Creative strengths, strong leadership skills, ability to make things happen. The untapped potential for this type, balancing productivity with purpose. Ideal collaborator, the dreamer. All right, so it's sending us down a wonderful meandering road. I thought it was going to point us back to our last type. And we're seeing here the producer is the quintessential doer. They like to execute, right? This is the quintessential doer of all the creative types. People-oriented, analytical, pragmatic, and dynamic. All right, so we've got 4 attributes they're raising around this type. You have a highly creative nature that's balanced by a grounded realism and get it done, or as they say, GSD, attitude. In your eyes, an idea has real value only when it's turned into something that others can enjoy and benefit from. Sounds like a phenomenal collaborator and stakeholder on a team, yeah? I love, love, love just the strength of the colors. They're really showcasing their tooling, the folks who are behind this fun little experience. All right, so the dreamer was our next type. So maybe, there we go. It's right next to our last type, the dreamer, the power of imagination unleashed. Love that word, imagination. It's so, so important to keep that front and center. We can lose imagination a little bit when we start to get weighed down by the KPIs and objectives and guardrails and change management. So I love the levity of what they're introducing here with these types. And again, just look at the color, such a powerful color, very regal. Creative strengths, connection to emotions and imagination, empathy and sensitivity. The untapped potential for this adorable character here on the right is using dreams to fuel real world action. I'm going to say that again. The dreamer, their untapped potential is using dreams to fuel real world action. Their ideal collaborator is the innovator. That's where we'll go next. The world is a place of beauty and magic in the eyes of the dreamer. Don't all these just feel like you? Now I'm like, I think I'm the dreamer. So I'm going to take the test. Again, first time, we're going to see what my type pops up as. It says the world is a place of beauty and magic in the eyes of a dreamer. Where others see facts and figures, you see symbols, metaphors, and hidden meanings. I see that lateral thinking here. I'm feeling some, sort of fun terminology pop up in my own psyche as I'm reading this. There's a little bit more context as with the last couple that we reviewed. So I'm gonna jump back to the full group. And then we're going to jump into the innovator. I believe that was what it said is the best collaborator for our dreamer. We're going to pop over to the innovator. Move, shake, disrupt, repeat. Okay. All right. They're feisty. I like that. So their creative strength, ability to generate new ideas and innovative solutions. I'm getting dodgeball vibes here from this head shape that for this particular type. Untapped potential, mastering the art of executing ideas. We're going to say that again. Their untapped potential, the untapped potential of the innovator creative type is mastering the art of executing ideas. Their ideal collaborator is the maker. And you say, I would have put the ideal collaborator as the producer. This one makes sense to me, a maker, yeah? And we're going to jump into these next couple of paragraphs. The innovator sees everything through the lens of possibilities and progress, problems, and solutions. You feel the most yourself when you're using your intellectual and creative powers to solve problems and dream up new and improved ways of doing things. Your attention is largely focused on the world around you, and you're constantly probing its structures and systems to find ways to push things forward. All right, so our next stop is the maker. I'm going to move this thing along. Boop, boopy doop, boop. The maker must be here. There we go. Yeah, committed to your craft. Ayo. I'm feeling gadgets from this. I'm getting architect. I'm getting so many. This is evoking so many thoughts. Love, love, love the color. All right. And just the texture of all of what's going on with the way this particular persona, their type is expressed. Super, super fun. Creative strengths, focus and dedication, ability to achieve mastery. The untapped potential of the maker is taking creative risks, finding joy, and play in the process. Play is a great word. Ideal collaborator, the visionary. Driven, focused, and dedicated to the creative process, the maker has mastered the art of manifesting ideas and visions in three-dimensional form. Society greatly benefits from the work of maker types who develop the systems, structures, tools, and innovations that the rest of us rely on. One of the hardest workers of all the types, the maker, is almost always busy solving problems, making headway on personally meaningful goals and completing projects. There are few things that bring you more satisfaction than applying your brain power to crafting things and making progress in any form. You tend to excel in design, crafts, architecture, maybe, you will see, and other fields that blend artistry with business and technology. This is really feeling accurate to me. I'm feeling seen. I'm feeling so seen. Okay, the visionary. I'm so chit-chatty, I'd forgotten which one. There we go, the visionary. Here we are. Imagining the impossible. All right, creative strengths, full of big ideas. Ability to see potential and possibility everywhere. Untapped potential, using your visions to fuel consistent daily action. Again, this is your opportunity, the way you can stretch, using your visions to fuel consistent daily action. The ideal collaborator for this type is the thinker. You live in a world, and again, this is the visionary. The visionary lives in a world of infinite possibilities, preferring to see things not as they are, but as they could be. You know that life is limited only by the boundaries of your own beliefs, and you're driven to push the limits of, well, everything. Emotional, passion-driven, and full of ideas, the visionary combines a vivid imagination with a desire for practical solutions. Your introspective and intuitive nature is balanced by a keen interest in the world around you and a desire to contribute to society. Ooh, and says you're charismatic. Just hard for me to know which, I don't know. Let's jump in. We've got a couple more. The thinker is our next persona here in the types, the creative types framework. Just want to make sure I come back to the naming because we've said so many words and we're having so much fun. But the thinker, deep thoughts, big questions. Everybody in this creative type framework is a rock star. Clearly, can't you tell? And so here we see creative strengths are intellectual curiosity, ability to find and create meaning. Untapped potential for the thinker is bridging theory and practice, applying ideas in real life. Again, the opportunity is the way that you can extend your skills and your impact is to bridge theory and practice so you can apply ideas in real life. Ideal collaborator, the adventurer. I think that's our last one. I loved the journey. This really is so immersive. And just, again, the colorways, very, very attractive. It's just an attractive concept that they've laid out before us. So for the thinker, the examined life is truly the one, the only one worth living. Was that Socrates? I don't remember. I think that's Socrates. Ever the perpetual student, you experience the world as an endless opportunity for learning, discovery, and truth-seeking. Driven by an insatiable intellectual curiosity, the thinker makes the quest for knowledge and truth a lifelong pursuit. with all those big questions and abstract thinking, you've got some serious electrical activity going on in that brain of yours. Few things satisfy your inquisitive mind more than a well-formulated question or an elegant solution, and you're content to spend much of your time alone studying topics. This is a pensive type, huh? Studying topics that fascinate you and engaging with your inner world of ideas. These worlds, I mean, I want to see them all together. I'm sure that they've made this somewhere, but I want to go and explore it now. I want to walk around and click on things, because this is just phenomenal the way that they've added so much depth. All right, so our last type, the adventurer, we're going to go back to our menu, and that's exactly where my cursor was waiting for us. So much inspiration. Ooh, so little time. This one's fuzzy and fun. I'm getting Lorax vibes here. This is giving Lorax. This is giving funky, fun cactus. What is it? Is it Lariopy? I want a garden. I want to do something in the garden. Okay, creative strengths for the adventurer. High levels of creative energy, spirit of curiosity and play. There's that word again. Untapped potential for the adventurer. Committing yourself to develop one particular skill or project. So one particular skill or one particular project. It sounds like focus, right? We want to be able to focus. Ideal collaborator is the artist. There's no telling where the impassioned creative quest and endless curiosity of the adventurer may lead, fueled by high energy levels and boundless enthusiasm. And I think I feel like I'm this person. It's like, this is like an orange. It could be me. This could be me. I don't know. Adventurer types are passionate. I'm going to jump back up. Fueled by high energy levels and boundless enthusiasm, you're easily inspired and more than willing to follow your fascinations wherever they take you. I feel like I'm exhibiting whatever my type is going to be as I am presenting this content, because you can see I cannot help, but I can't contain the excitement of what I'm feeling. Adventurer types are passionate, expressive, multi-talented creative spirits with a natural ability to entertain and inspire. As an adventurer, you are never satisfied to just come up with ideas. Instead, you have an almost compulsive need to act on them. Your abundant energy levels fuels you in the pursuit of many interests, hobbies, areas of study, and artistic endeavors. A little bit of a Renaissance person. I'm getting Renaissance vibes. And you're a fast learner, able to pick up new skills and juggle different projects and roles with relative ease. A true Renaissance person, promise. I did not read ahead. No, not kidding. Okay. A true Renaissance person, you're likely to develop expertise in a number of areas over the course of your life and career. All right, so we've only got a few minutes left before wrapping up here, and now it's time to take the test. I don't know now. I thought I knew what mine would be, but now I don't know. Okay, start the test. Yeah, that's me. Oh, is there sound? There's sound. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Oh, I don't know. I'm a Virgo. This one's hard. I'm gonna say in the zone when I jump in. That's very sad. Very sad. Well done. All of your content. I just want folks who are watching this There's so many layered insights, okay, coming from this experience. And I want to make sure I call out just how immersive and attractive and sticky. I'm going to remember this. I love it. I love what's happening in front of me right now. And I tend to see I see life through the lens of stories. I'm going to say stories. I like storytelling. It's truly speaking to my soul. Okay. I've never had this much fun taking an assessment. Are you a ruler or a scribble? But I like to clean up a lot and organize. I'm an organizer, but I also draw. I wish there was a middle option. I don't know. I'm gonna go with ruler. We're gonna see. Straightens out. Oh my gosh. Oh, yummy. This is yummy content, you guys. I'd rather be in a cocoon or a beehive. You know, I'm jealous of swaddled babies. I'm gonna go with cocoon. I feel like maybe I'm not. I feel like I should go back and correct my answers. Dip your toes or dive in head first. I'm a diver. I'm gonna dive. That's what I'm doing. All the way in. My door is wide open. Yeah. And I feel like they're smart. I think the assessment design is they're not leading the test taker here. So I feel like they're switching it up. Updates are ready to, oh gosh, and tomorrow, not right now. Do you hear the sound of the cubes clanking? My first question is always, why? Yeah, why? Why 4 years for college? Why this many years to get this particular credential or license? Why? Why is training so boring and not like this? Secret weapon. Oh, curiosity. But I used to box. So I feel like endurance, if you're an athlete, I'm going to go with curiosity. I think curiosity is important. Is that a vacuum cleaner and a ping pong ball? I just of this stuff. The brilliance of it. I could talk to myself, clearly. I'm going to say someone I just met. I feel like, I'm going to talk to someone I just met. I'm an airport bar kind of gal. I like lounges just as much with the bar. Meet people at the airport bars. So I'll go to the lounge and then do my work, and then I'll go sit at the bar so I can talk to people. Everything is connected. Absolutely. Woo, this is like riveting. I mean, what's going to happen? Who am I? Which type? I don't know what that means. Like, am I some sort of like a prophet or a soothsayer? Like, what do birthday cakes do? Birthday cakes are yummy. I don't know. I'm going to say birthday cake. I feel like birthday cakes are fun. I don't want to come with all the answers all the time. Just sometimes. Oh. It's both. For me, it's both. It's iterative. I think this is a little bit unfair. I'm going to say, I guess it's method, because it's going back and forth between the madness and the method. So it's both. So there is a little bit of a method to it. I like a toggle. I like a good toggle. Go wide, go narrow, go wide, go narrow. Okay, I tend to go, oh yeah, this is over. Yeah. So there's chameleons and there's peacocks. And I'm a peacock. Both beautiful animals, you know. potential. All right, all right, all right. I'm an architect and I thought I was going to get the maker, but it turns out that I'm the visionary. And look at that. I'm a visionary with a PMP. Aren't I just, just all of the things mixed in with the soup? But that feels good to me. That feels good. All right. Love it. Y'all, I'm going to encourage you. So we're now going to click on the creators behind this framework. You've got to give credit where credit is due. I believe that. And Adobe stuck the landing on this. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. Really. Hey, y'all. Please go and check this out. Not just the girls and guys, but I'm just all y'all, all the y'alls. Go and explore My Creative Type. I want to make sure that that is the name of the site here. But didn't you just love that, folks? Amazing. Yep. My Creative Type. So I hope it got everything. I really do. Okay. Well, that was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. We're going to stop sharing. All right. I am right here under the mark on my meeting time recording limit. Tell me what y'all's types are. All right. I want to hear. I want to learn. I want to know if you enjoyed it. But yeah, this content, this framework, all of it. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.